Well, this is the new series. So, welcome in if this is a first timer for you on this channel. My name is Tag, and this is a new survival series I am starting. Um, Basically, a successor to a challenge series that I did, uh, that I started around a year ago, and ended up abandoning after around 9 episodes. Um, and you can, if you're returning and wondering, hey, what happened to that series? Well, I have a little bit of information on that um, in my finale video, so you can go check that out if you want to. But for now, we can get some pickaxe, uh, sort of. Hopefully, get some pickaxe. Pickaxe. There we go. And mine, I suppose. I suppose I can walk around a little bit, but that's a little bit more time than I was expecting to have to commit to this. Anyways, yeah, so this is a new series. What I am planning to do with this particular series is basically I'm gonna go through the versions, right? But not every episode. I'm gonna be updating basically when I feel like it. No checklists, no like big objectives or anything. I mean, I might have some projects set up, but no like, there's no like real checklists that are going to be needed to really update it to anything. I think I'm just going to do it whenever I feel like it. Um, Most likely, there will not be a single version that will take more than 10 episodes, hopefully, if this goes well. Um, so yeah, I'm on Alpha 1.0.3. So this is one of the first alpha versions, one of the first really stable, playable alpha versions. Um, there's actual sounds in this. There wasn't sounds before. Um, wasn't anyways. There weren't mob sounds. The other thing is that there were some pretty vital features to survival, like, I don't know, dungeons and like, well, as I mentioned before, mob sounds, and most importantly, cave sounds. Yeah, that's important, especially since if I want to make this series somewhat interesting, um, we're gonna need to have some scary things. So there aren't beds in this version. The grass and the trees are very, very green, as you've probably noticed, since I've been walking around in it for around 3 minutes now. Um, and there's not really a lot of blocks to really use. So in general, I don't really like, there's not, you kind of have to kind of play it by ear in this kind of situation. And right now, I am looking at this seed, which is very nice, actually. Um, Nice little island over there, and that's spawn, so I might as well try to mark that in some way, and try not dying in the process. Right, so I think I spawned around here. I'm not exactly sure if I want to commit myself to, like, creating a base around here, because if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not like really psyched about the terrain over here. It's not particularly like impressive, but I might as well mark it somehow. I'm gonna need a little bit more stone to do so, so I'll go over there. We probably gonna need to create like a first night structure regardless, so yeah, probably gonna need to get some more wood from trees, because that's where wood comes from, if you didn't notice. Let me craft this shovel here so I can dig some more dirt to create this, what is likely going to be a very ugly dirt pillar. You know what? I think this is not a terrible place to set up a temporary little hut here. So right after I mark this, which by the way, now I'm thinking about this, I'm probably gonna die on the way down there. So rip. Also, placing blocks under you is not particularly easy in this version. Good God. Um, uh, oh, uh, yeah, that happened. That had to happen, unfortunately. There are no mobs around here. That's not particularly convenient. I'm probably gonna have to go back all the way over there. First, I should. I gotta get my crafting table as well. And what time is it? It's almost night. Of course it is. Of course everything's falling apart right before it turns night. I was gonna craft a sword. Now I should craft a sword. That is recommended. All right. And of course, breaking this takes like 30 seconds. Yeah, I don't plan on trying to fend myself off with mobs or anything. From what I've heard, mobs aren't particularly hostile mobs don't spawn as much as they do in modern versions, but I'm not really going to take my chances with that. I think there was a pig over here, and I kind of need that pig right now because that's my only source of food. Pig, die. Are we serious? Oh, there's another pig. There we go. Making up for the lost items. I don't have time to cook this. I try to cook this, and I am getting cooked. Have not nearly enough time to deal with that. Although I wonder what this is. Be nice to have some coal right now. Oh, hey, look, I got what I asked for. For once. For once. Only two, but there's more over here. And of course, yep, that's to be expected. You know, this isn't a terrible place to try and like create a place, but to be honest, I don't want to be here. um, I don't know how that coal ended up all the way over there, but now it is nighttime, which means we are all very screwed, including the sheep. So I have 7 hearts, 0 protection whatsoever, except for a sword, which, by the way, I'm not particularly good at combat, and, oh, there is a pig over there, so that's good. There's actually a lot of pigs over here. Thanks for the food, my friend. Although we're probably not going to be friends by the time I die. Yeah, so this is happening. There's some more pig over here. I might as well get him because, yeah, it's not going to be particularly easy to get food after this. And there's a spider already, and I don't even know where it is. So that is very fun. It sounds very nearby, and I'm not particularly stoked by that. So I'm going to go over here. I wonder if mobs can actually swim in this version. Also now realizing that this is probably incredibly dark for y'all on YouTube, so I'll try and fill you in on what's going on here. I just landed ashore, trying to get back to this spawn pillar over here, and I might not have enough time to mine the trees. So I'm gonna have like a 3-block hut here. Yeah, and I can't wait to get ambushed, even though I'm pretty sure the things I heard were true, based on the fact I haven't actually encountered anything. But once again, I am not taking chances. So, very tiny hut it is. Relatively ugly as well. I mean, it can't look too bad in terms of alpha standards. No disrespect, but there are not a particularly wide array of options to build with. Planks are basically all we got. I'm not gonna do a lot to try and make this look good. My main objective right now is to get a decent amount of protection from the mobs and the elements. And I imagine you still cannot see there very much, but I'm almost complete with the hut. This is nearly the roof, and oh, that's a sapling. Okay. Being overly cautious, which is kind of necessary in some situations. But here we go. Now you can actually see stuff. Yeah, I have my crafting table. Um, okay. Create a door. And boom, first structure that I've made in this world. So I guess now that we have more time to talk, basically, my objective with this series is to try and create a bunch of buildings, which, yeah, that's way too vague. My, I have a few things that I've been brainstorming. One of them is creating a little town and making a new town for every like sort of era of Minecraft. So we'll try and build like a tiny town in alpha, and then when we get to beta, I'll create a bigger town and probably do some minecart stuff. And I'm really into transport, so I'm going to be doing quite a bit with minecarts and paths and all of that sort of stuff. Um, so that's going to be pretty fun, hopefully. Hopefully, it's not going to be incredibly boring. And now that I have the time, I might as well try and cook some of this stuff. Yes. Of course, I have to do individual little things, food items, because these don't stack for some reason. Yeah. Uh, and I'm not sure I want to do that, actually. Um, yeah, okay. Well, I guess all we really have to do right now, all of our options in terms of activities, is mining. Already done the crafts, now let's do the mines. I'm not sure I have enough torches for this, so hopefully we encounter coal pretty quickly here. So a little bit more context as to what era we are in right now. This version was released around like midsummer of 2010, and it is right after the second, I think the third Secret Friday update that the old top hat guy did, the notches, and there's a cave. I'm not particularly a big fan of that guy, but yeah, there's third Secret Friday update. I'm already getting my words mixed up here. And hey, that's a dead end. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's all of a dead end. There's not even a point in this. I might as well just block it off. Yeah. All right then. Incredible voice cracks, by the way. And there we go. That is our first cave sound. And there goes my pickaxe. Yep. All right. Hey, it is already about to turn to day, so that's good. Can actually do some exploring, even though we haven't actually done much else. And this mine would have been pointless if we are just going to go somewhere else, so we might as well keep mining. And probably pop up on, like, what, day 3 or something? This is day 2 now of this world. I'm going to try and keep track of the number day that we are in the world. I guess you could consider this kind of a Let's Play series, but I don't really want to call it that because I can't even say that word. Algorithmically, that doesn't do too well on YouTube, so I'll just call it probably my channel name or something. Oh, I think that's coal. Yeah, I can't even see it. You probably can't see anything, but I could barely see anything either. And that's a lot of coal, so that's cool, even though I only have, like, 8 sticks worth of planks that I'm going to be able to make torches with. And I'll probably run out of pickaxe before I even get to that. Okay, so we found something. This wasn't entirely pointless. So I guess I'll just keep mining until this pickaxe breaks. Getting plenty of building materials as well, so yay. Not sure what I'm going to be doing with those. One thing I don't really have in the back of my mind is what I'm actually going to be doing for my starter base. Suppose we can do just a basic hut like I just did. That up there is not going to be my starter base, so yeah, I want something a little bit bigger than that. And there goes my pickaxe. Anything? No. Okay. Something else that I want to do is try and make any renewable block have a system to get that block. Even the ones that I'm probably not going to use, I'll try and get like a farm for that. So like, I know when I think was cacti added? Hold on. Cacti is not present yet, so but when that does come around, I'll have a system to try and make it. And that was a terrible idea to break that crafting table, actually. Okay. So while I was out looking up exactly what this version added, because of course I'm very bad at doing my research, even though I had like done a whole bunch of research already. Basically, this recent Secret Friday update added basically all the redstone stuff, all the base redstone stuff. So and one of the big things that was a problem with redstone initially was that it was incredibly annoying. You could trample it just like how farmland works in this version, which we're going to get to. It's very annoying as well. and that basically made redstone unusable until they made it. I think the update before this, they changed it so that you didn't trample it, and this looks, oh wow, okay. Yeah, we're getting to some places where I think would be worth building on. Something I don't want to do is make my base like particularly difficult to get up to. But at the same time, I can't pass up an opportunity to make a cool location for my base. Alright, so looking around here, I'll probably set something up like around there somewhere. And then have like a dock going over here. Even though there aren't boats yet, there are going to be boats very soon. Yeah, this is very, very cool. Yeah, wow, okay. Yeah, this is peak alpha terrain actually. This is perfect. It wouldn't I wouldn't mind building under here, but at the same time, I'm not exactly sure how that would work out with the mobs. So I guess I could probably build it like, not sure if I want to do a side of a mountain base, but I don't know if we really have any other option. Yeah, this is okay. I mean, I'd like it a little bit more grass. Probably go over there, and then we have like access pretty closely to that overhang, and we have this overhang in the distance over here. So I think this is where I'll settle. Yeah, okay. I'll probably have to do some terraforming, but yeah, this isn't a terrible place. So I guess I'll start digging then. Time lapse. Okay, so patch this thing up, and it's a little flat, which is kind of the point. Probably gonna have a staircase up here, and then try and put like, I don't know where I'm gonna put this, like middle of here. I don't know. I'm not even sure if I want to do a side thing. I might just have like a little cottage here, which wouldn't be terrible actually. Uh, I don't mind creating a cute little cottage. That'd be nice. But I didn't know if I wanted to delete this or not because it actually kind of looks cool in some ways. Um, at the same time, it is sticking out rather potently, which might affect the visibility of my base somewhat. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. But for now, I guess I should probably focus on, I don't know, getting the foundation done. And it's already nighttime almost. For now, I think I'm just going to go into this. This probably won't be my base. This is not going to be my base, but it will be my mine shaft sort of thing. Not an actual mine shaft, but like my mining area. You know what I mean? Sort of, maybe. Maybe. Not sure I'm gonna have enough wood for this actually, so I should probably get some more. And try and clear the trees around this particular area. one big factor in creating this series is that a lot of my viewers seem to like um, unscripted content. My unscripted content, anyways. I'm not sure general unscripted content, but like if they enjoy that more, if you enjoy that more, I suppose it's not really worth it when I'm not really enjoying making the every episode is a new version type videos. Um, I can't really like enjoy myself there as much when it's very scripted and I have to edit everything and it delays like the playthrough of everything. I don't like that. So that's people like this more, then it's a win-win for everyone because I get to have more fun and you get to have more fun, kind of, maybe. Or not. In which case, go screw yourself. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I mean, it's up to you, but don't quote that. Don't quote me on that. Things never to say again. Is that the ground? Am I seriously not that far down? Is that why I'm not finding any iron? And that is a scary ass sound. And I don't know where I came from now. So everything's going to shit, basically. Okay, here we are. I hear a water stream, so that kind of seems to indicate there are more caves down here. Which is good, because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to use my pickaxes here. I do have plenty of wood, but that's not really the main factor here. Just based on how long it takes to break this crafting table, I'm going to craft multiple of these. It sounds very close. Sounds like it's coming from over there. Yeah. I mean, even if they don't find anything. Hey, there we go. I don't hear anything, so that's good. Other than the water, I don't hear any mobs. Well, that could be very bad news. I could just get ambushed randomly. But I did find iron, so hey, there we go. We can end the episode now. Just kidding, I'm not ending this yet. That's only 3 iron, so, like, I gotta find more than that. Come on. I guess we go up here. With the lava. Impending doom. Downwards is where I want to go. Oh man, there's more iron. Okay then. Only two. Of course. Of course. I guess we'll head down here then. Still not much to see. Ah, but more iron. Lots more iron. That's good. And barely any visibility. That's also just great. But I think that ends. So, hey, no mobs. No hostile mobs whatsoever. Wow. And just to prove it to you that I'm not using peaceful, I'm on normal difficulty, even though it is my world and I can do whatever I want in it. Ah, more iron. I think that's probably going to be enough iron for me. It's enough. It's enough iron. 14 should be enough for now. Probably create like a chest plate or something and some iron tools. It's probably going to be a pain getting back down here next time, so I'll probably just make it easy for myself. And it's day. Huzzah! So we are on, what is it, day 3 now? I think so. Yep, just the sunrise of day 3. It's pretty cool. Gotten to day 3 already. Okay, so I'm not sure I'm gonna build the full starter base yet, but I might as well set up shop here anyways. Or I'm not exactly sure if I want. I might as well just do a cobblestone floor. Why not? Like, it doesn't matter that much. All right. Wow. Okay. I didn't expect to get this far into the process of building this place. but we did, which is nice. That's fun. It's cool. Need some torches because otherwise things are not going to go well. But other than that, and some windows and probably a door, this is pretty much done, which is nice. Um, it's nothing crazy, obviously, but it's something, and it looks decent enough, even though it is night and you probably can't see anything. Uh, did not expect this to go as well as it did. So hey, win there. Winning it very much. So I think what I'm probably gonna do is, I don't know, maybe make whatever. I might put some logs up here and then make like a glass ceiling because natural lighting is very important in this particular version and will be for the foreseeable future. But other than that, yeah, this has turned out pretty nicely, and I don't really need storage yet, but I'm gonna put a chest here anyways, or like right here or something. Yeah. So that about wraps it up. This is the end of day 3, the end of episode 1. I am not updating for a little while. So next version we would update to is around 1.0.10, which adds boats, cacti, cows, leather, milk, all of that good stuff. But we're not anywhere close to that yet. I have a lot I want to get done before we reach that version. So that about wraps it up. And very appreciative of how well this is went. Very appreciative that you stuck around all the way to the end of this episode. And even though I can't face you in this version yet, all you get to do is look at the back of my head. Thank you for watching this episode, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Bye, I guess.